That's pretty good. Taskmaster, Wolverine, that's no good. And we get the George W. What it do, what it does, welcome back to the channel. Hope everybody's doing fantastic, because today I got something special for you. Now listen, as a lot of you may already know, my favorite two ways to play the game of Marvel Snap would be discard and power slam. Well, today I'm gonna give you my own personal brew, my favorite discard deck, and it's probably one you've never seen before. Let's check it out. Now, before we get into the deck list and card breakdown, if you like seeing more decks just like this in Marvel Snap, make sure you hit that like button and smash that subscribe button. Each like helps get these videos into the recommended, and you can show your appreciation for these videos by liking and subscribe. First things first, we got our boss monster, Dracula. Now, Dracula has the unique ability that says at the end of the game, you discard a card, and this card will have that power. People sleep on Dracula, but Dracula is such a strong card. It's so good. It dodges cards like Killmonger, it dodges cards like Shang-Chi, and it also provides a slight element of surprise for those individuals who are not fully paying attention to the game state. And the main card we're looking to discard at the end of the game is our Apocalypse. Now, he has the ability to where he gains +4 power every time he's discarded throughout the game. So with a couple of well-timed discards throughout the course of the game, you can have an Apocalypse that's 20 power, 24 power, 28 power even. It is insane. We're also rocking with the cards of the likes of Morbius. Morbius is a fantastic card if you're running discard because he gets +2 power for each time you discard a card this game. So oftentimes with this deck, you'll have a Morbius that's 10 power, 12 power, 14 power, and that's a pretty good card for only 2 costs. And we are able to discard so many cards because we are including MODOK in this deck. Now, I understand not everyone has MODOK, but this card is essential for this deck to work as well as it does. It has the ability that's just straightforward. Discard your hand. And for our tech card in this deck, we are including Shang-Chi. Now, Shang-Chi is really good in today's meta because there's a lot of big cards that are out there in these decks. Shang-Chi allows you to snipe away those super strong cards that your opponent has, and you can swing some 8 cube wins. And I also don't want to forget my boy Sunspot. Sunspot plays a key role in this deck because it applies pressure to a location. There may be a few turns where you'll either skip a turn or even leak some energy, and Sunspot is going to be able to transfer some of that energy into some much needed power at a location. So for the entire deck list, we have Sunspot, Blade, Morbius, Wolverine, Colin Wing, Daken, Lady Sif, Dracula, Shang-Chi, MODOK, Apocalypse, and America Chavez. Now, what's very important when piloting this deck, playing that Morbius on turn 2 and getting your Dracula down on turn 4. If you do those 2 things, more than likely, you're going to win the game. And if MODOK is in your hand and available, you want to play him on turn 5. So on turn 6, you have the powerful play of playing America Chavez and have your Apocalypse in hand to be discarded by Dracula. You'll be slamming lots of vertical power on turn 6 in no time, baby. I'm so glad to be sharing one of my favorite decks with you. This deck works in any meta, any game state, and I know you're done hearing me talk about how great this deck is, so let's get right into the games and prove it. All right, baby boy. All right, so we got Blade, Shang-Chi, MODOK, and Dracula. We're gonna skip turn 1, obviously, because we do not want to discard our Dracula, which is fine. We'll wait a turn. Okay, he dropped Sunspot on turn 1. Do we want to discard the Daken? No, we don't want to discard the Daken. So turn 3, it looks like we're going to be playing Daken turn 3. We'll play Daken on turn 3. Okay, he plays magic. Sex and love and magic. Okay, let's get it. I see he's trying to make this a fight. My man trying to make this a fight. So we got an extra turn. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna drop Lady Sif, and actually we're gonna go hard in the paint on this lane. Actually, no, we don't have to. We're gonna drop Lady Sif and Blade. We'll drop Blade over here. Lady Sif and Blade. Or maybe I should have done, yeah, no, Lady Sif and Blade is perfect because we popped the Apocalypse, and then we will proceed to pop the Apocalypse again with the Blade. Perfect. What we will do is we can play Dracula here. Yeah, we'll play Dracula here. Which lane should we play Dracula in is the question. Because I'm gonna play all right, no, we will play Dracula. We'll play Dracula on the left because we're gonna need more power there. Okay, that's fine. Yondu's. Okay. All right, so the way things is looking, interesting. Card text is disabled. So we're gonna drop MODOK in the middle. We're gonna drop MODOK in the middle, and hopefully Wolverine drops to the right. Okay, we'll take it. Okay, that's fine. He drops to the left. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. Let's get it. All right, so this is a good example of a custom cook. Great example of a custom cook. Because we have the George W here. This one's interesting because now my question is, do I just drop Apocalypse on the left-hand side? Or the right-hand side, honestly. I could drop Apocalypse right because he may commit left. I'm gonna drop Apocalypse on the left. I don't see him with any card that's gonna. Yeah, I'm dropping Apocalypse left. I think this is the best play here. We're gonna snap, and we're gonna end turn. We're gonna snap. We're gonna give him that right side. Let's see. He plays Tribunal. Interesting. He plays Tribunal. And we just take it. It's a custom cook. GG's, my boy. We got it. GG's, my boy. That's one down. I'm telling you, this deck is really something special. It really is something special. I love it. It's my favorite. All right, we got Colin Wing, Morbius, and Blade. And, okay. We're not going to play Blade this turn. We got a Warrior Falls on the left side. +1 energy. Okay, cool. Give me something I can discard on my side. Oh man, it gives me track. That's unfortunate. So it looks like we're just playing Morbius. We'll play Morbius on the right. He drops a Sentinel. Okay. It's interesting. I'm pretty sure I need to. Man, this is interesting. I don't want to skip this turn because I don't want to fall behind in power by too much. Because turn 4, turn 5. All right, you know what? We are gonna skip because we don't have MODOK. If we had MODOK in hand, then I would. Okay, now we have MODOK in hand. Now this makes this much more difficult. Yeah, we'll play Dracula in the middle. Okay, Sentinel. All right, Scarlet Witch. And I get Dakin. That is unbelievable. So it looks like we won't be able to MODOK play this game. We will not be able to MODOK play. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna Dakin Blade. Yeah, I'm gonna dock in Blade. Or I can dock in Colin Wing, but I just don't want him to mess up the Wissenate. Sacrifice the Blade. You know what? I'm docking Colin Wing in. Docking Colin Wing. And we'll Colin Wing in the middle. We got to take an alternate line. He Professor X's, which secures us the bag. We love it. We love it. We secured the bag. We love it. We love it. We love it. All right, so cool. So here's what we're gonna do. It's turn 6. It's turn 6, and he has priority, which is great. So we will Shang-Chi. Man. We can Shang-Chi and Blade, which leaves Lady Sif and MODOK. Or we can MODOK mid, and then we'll have nothing. So yeah, that's out of the question. MODOK in mid is out of the question. All right, so yeah, so what we're doing is we're Shang-Chi-ing. And we're doing it all here. We're Shang-Chi-ing and we're blading. We're doing it all here. Okay, he Cerebros. It looks like we got a George W on our hands. He Mystiques. Does it again. Okay, looks fine to me. Looks like we got it. See, we secured the freaking bag. That's what I'm talking about. Another George W. That is how you, I'm telling you, this deck is primo, top tier. You need to include it. All right, we got MODOK Wolverine, Dracula and APOC. Very nice, very nice. He snaps. Okay, by all means, we'll see what you got. You snap in turn 1. It is what it is. I'm not afraid. I'm not scared. Okay, Nico. Which spell? Give it +2 power. Okay. Hotel Inferno. I want another, what's the name? But I also want to kill a card, honestly. Killing a card is a big deal. After you play a card here this turn. You know what? Do I have a turn 3 play? I don't. So no, I need to play this because I need a turn 3 play. He kills 2 cards, whatever. Sunspot, don't kill Blade. Don't kill Blade. Oh, he only took 1. Okay. That's fine. That's fine. So turn 3, we have Lady Sif. We have Lady Sif turn 3. Okay. Okay. He pops off. I love it. I love it. I love it. I absolutely love it. Turn 4. This is interesting. I must Dracula though. Must. I can Dracula and take another card, which makes Morbius stronger. But I must Dracula. Must. Maybe I'll Dracula here. I wonder which happens first. I wonder if my effect will trigger. So this would be good to find out whether my effect will trigger. All right. He Deathlocks over there. He gets a copy of Deathlok. Bust down everything. bust down everything. Okay, he's got 9 over there with Wolverine. I go over there too. All right, super interesting now. Super interesting now. It's so interesting because the question now becomes, what is the play? The play apparently seems to be America Chavez mid. America Chavez mid. America Chavez mid. I get 20 mid. And then appears, if this works correctly, I'll have 20 right. 20 right, 20 mid. Let's get it, man. Let's get it. You know what? We're going to risk it for the biscuit, man. We're going for 8 cubes. We're going for 8 cubes for them biscuits. What you got for me, baby? Oh, he got a bunch of cards. He plays death mid. Oh, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. Taskmaster, Wolverine. That's no good. And we get the George W. That's about it. GG's, my boy. It's too much. Let's go. Let's go. 8 cubes for you. 8 cubes. Let's go.